We're live and we are live.
We're live and we're live.
So,
Coming at you live.
Coming at you live. How is everybody?
Thursday morning. Favorite day. Flosstube, Quilttube.
Everything fun.
Let us know where you're joining from. We're coming from St. George, Utah.
Yep.
I'm Lindsay.
And I'm Nettie. I'm Mom.
We're Primrose Cottage. Still hasn't come up on my thing.
Yeah.
It always kind of
takes a minute
for us to make sure
Even
we're
though-
actually live.
Even though we know we're live, it just takes us a minute. So,
Oh, I bet I have to turn mine down too.
yeah.
Okay. There we are. Look at our cute faces.
Yes.
Okay. We're back. I mean,
Yes.
you just saw us the other night.
know.
If you joined us for our first ever live book club.
And that was so fun.
Let us know if you joined us.
Yeah.
And
Yes.
we did our Bobbins and Books book club on Tuesday evening with Katie. And
It was really fun because even though I read that book twice now, just talking to you girls and seeing the comments and everything, it made me want to read it again and go, oh, I don't remember that part.
right.
Or I don't remember that part or whatever.
Yeah.
So now it's like, I'm going to give it a while and then I'm probably going to try to read it again. So
We would love to hear your book recommendations for our next pick. So
leave in our comments.
we're thinking, we will do it in November. So we'd love to hear your suggestions on the next book you want to do for book club. And
make sure you put some suggestions in. The
Yeah.
girls have a really fun way of picking a new book, and I think we're going to try to pick something fun and
not as sad. Not as sad.
Yeah, not as sad.
I don't know. We were talking about one book in particular, and I'm kind of leaning towards that book, but I know it's sad.
Yeah. I think every book in some parts will have a sad part. I don't know. That's just my own personal opinion. It helps touch your heart. But yeah.
So let us know. We'd love to hear your recommendations. And
a good mystery. I'm reading a really scary one right now.
I don't read scary books, you guys.
This is the first one I've ever read like this, and it is, I mean, it almost, I don't know, back in the day, I hate when people say that, back in the day, well, what day was that? Back when I was a teenager, Amityville Horror, how do you say that?
Amityville Horror.
The movie came out,
Oh.
and oh my gosh, and my teenage friends, I wasn't of age, and they snuck me in the theater.
Oh,
and
no.
I was so scared, traumatized by it. This book has that same feel. And I'm sitting here going, oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh. And I think my Hannah would like it.
Oh, I'm sure she would.
And
I don't do scary books.
Yeah.
I don't do scary movies.
This one is really
I don't do scary anything. Although Halloween is my favorite holiday.
Yeah.
I love the spooky season. I don't like being scared.
You know, I don't like Freddy Krueger or whatever. I don't like Friday the 13th. I don't like that kind of scary.
Yeah.
I don't like the blood, gore, and what was the movie that I always make fun of is how the blonde chick always screams and yells and runs
Scream.
out. Yeah. I don't like.
I have seen all the Scream movies.
I don't like that kind of
Because,
stuff.
when I was a teenager, I did watch scary movies because that was the thing to do.
Oh, I have to tell you guys. Can I tell? Okay, so when she was a teenager, me and their dad, we bought a house up in Heber, and it was on this big piece of property, and on the property there was an old.
I'm gonna be traumatized all over again.
There was an old water well, and it wasn't real. It was like a yard. It was a fake ornament, but it was very cemented and substantial, and it was just back in the backyard in this great big piece of property and everything. Well, about that time, what movie came out?
The Ring.
The Ring.
That after that movie, I had to stop watching scary movies because I watched that movie. I came home. Me and Emily were the only ones living at home at that time.
Yeah.
And we did not share a bedroom. Okay. And I'm like, can I sleep with you tonight? I'm so scared. And my mom's like, you don't need to sleep with your sister. Like, you're fine. And I couldn't stop thinking about the well in the backyard. And then...
Well, our house had... It's a great, big, huge A-frame home. And the windows are all huge. And we had blinds, but the blinds only come up to so far. And we lived in a rural area where it's very dark in the mountains.
I couldn't even go into like a closet. I couldn't look at a TV.
Yeah.
I was like, this has ruined me.
And her dad tormented her.
He did. I remember him like playing a scary joke, and I like cried. Like, I was so scared.
He tormented her over it.
And ever since that movie, I have not participated in scary movies.
When we decided to get rid of the well, I think she had a party.
I was like, get rid of it.
Yeah, we tore it down or whatever and everything. But oh my gosh, because the girls, they'd have parties all the time and watch scary movies and do different things. But I think that movie, that was the turning point.
That was the turning point.
That was like, we're done. But I don't like movies like that. I don't like movies that mess with kids, like, like their minds and things. Yeah. I don't like that. I'm more of...
I like happy movies. I actually don't really watch a lot of movies or TV anyway, but...
Yeah.
Hannah is all about it, and she has people that will watch it with her, and I'm like, that's great. Yeah. I am not that person for you.
Yeah.
I can support you in any other way, but that is not it for me. Anyway,
but the book club was fun, and we thank everybody for joining and joining. And make sure to go, if you haven't seen it, go watch it. It was really fun. But also, the girls are going to be picking another book, and so they're just wanting your input.
We want your input and suggestions.
Yeah.
Because we want it to be fun for everyone. Yeah. So, all right. First things first, we did have our Sip and Stitch release. We have a handful of boxes left, and like you guys know, we reserve some. So we will do a small release once we know everyone has gotten their box, everyone has everything in their box, no boxes were lost. Yeah. But there is still a handful in the shop, not very many. I suspect they'll probably be sold out today.
Yeah.
So some people have already gotten their boxes.
Oh, we've had such wonderful comments.
We've had really great feedback.
Please remember not to share.
Don't share what's in your box, please, because that's part of the fun, is it's a surprise. So we don't get many surprises in life anymore, and it's something fun that we do that I really enjoy. I would love to be surprised by the box, but I'm the one putting it all together. Oh, thank you. Pauline said Sip and Stitch this time was absolutely amazing. The
girls did an awesome job. They even surprised me because I don't come in every day, and I see the charts and things and everything, but sometimes I don't see all the components that go together. And this time I actually was able to come in and put boxes together, and so I might have touched some of those things.
I know, we all had a part in
we all had to pitch in and do it, and I couldn't believe all the fun stuff you guys put in it. I mean, it was awesome. And I actually opened mine up the other day, and I'm gonna be putting things together, and me and my BFF, my best friend Michelle, we're going to be doing Stitch Westfall with Tiny Modernists, and we always, when we go to the retreats, we always pick something, and so we're going to pick something out of the box to stitch together.
That's awesome, because you could definitely start and finish one of those.
Oh yeah, that's what I like to do. Yeah. I like to, because it's like I told Michelle, because I didn't even share it with Michelle.
Yeah, we don't share the contents with anyone.
I says, no, it has to be a surprise. And she didn't even ask. But I told her, I call it, there's a small, medium, and large chart.
Yes. I like to do.
I like that.
There's 3 charts in the box, and I like to give you a little variety. So there's a little something for everyone in there. And yeah. So be sure to get one if you haven't. And
I love fall. Most of all.
I do too.
I love fall.
The other thing that we released today is Mom stitched her next stitch bag with the 12 monthly minis, and
Isn't
she
that
did
adorable?
the November one.
You guys, these have been so fun to stitch. This one took me more than a day just because the turkeys are a little bit more intense.
Yeah.
But these are so fun. I've made a few of these and given them away to friends. I fill it full of like little goodies
Gifts
for the
and
holiday or
goodies.
whatever. And I mean, you know, even if they're not a stitchy friend, you know, and you just want to, you know, just show a friend your love and appreciation, maybe something they've done for you.
Well, and sometimes like you want to cross stitch something for somebody, but you don't know if they like to display something.
Yes.
This is something they can use. You don't have to display it. It's something they can use. And so I think it's great to give as gifts for people that aren't necessarily stitchers.
So what it comes with, because it's a kit, right?
Yes, it's a kit.
You get the bag and you get all the floss to finish that product. And you know, that is a great point. Is a lot of times when I do something for a friend, I like to do something that is either a holiday theme or something that they can just use in the moment, and it don't have to be on display, because my idea of a decoration isn't your idea of a decoration.
Yeah, we all have different tastes in our homes, and
so
these just make really fun gifts. So,
yeah. But oh my gosh, I mean, you could put all
like
kinds
little
of stuff,
like socks and maybe some chapstick,
bath bomb, like
bath
a fall,
bomb. Oh, that would be fun.
or like even like a fall.
A simmer pot.
Yes. Oh my gosh, make a simmer pot.
Do like a simmer pot.
Or if you know
mixture.
they're candle, if they're a candle person, or a soap. I love the flavored goat soaps.
Oh, the goat's milk soap.
Yes.
Is so good.
Oh my gosh, I got chills. I'm gonna.
What a fun gift.
Yes.
What a fun gift.
You guys.
Okay.
And there's only a few. I mean, Katie orders enough just as when they are out of stock, they're out of stock.
Yeah.
But then you can buy the different components and everything. But the kits are, it's just as they last. So.
Okay. So we also, last week we released our next Free Stitch Friday kit, and I will just show it here. We just restocked. I know we sold out of the Ada one, but we got some more Ada in and restocked those.
I picked the linen.
And you guys ate up the finishing kit like no other, so we restocked that as well.
They were out there this morning putting them all together.
So this is the finishing kit, and look at this fabric, you guys.
It is so cute. And you know it's going to be fall. I mean,
well, I actually started stitching it, and I'm going to show you. So you're going to get a sneak peek, because I needed something new to stitch, because you know how we do that. Are you
stitching it on the linen or the middle part?
I actually just grabbed a piece that I had at home, because I didn't grab a full kit. But it's the same color. It's just I grabbed from my stash.
It's okay.
So, but you're gonna see a little sneak peek.
You know, when you get to learn to understand Lindsay, she don't follow the rules.
I never follow
She's
the
not
rules.
a rule follower.
I'm not.
She is, you know, and that's okay. I like people like that. You never know what you're gonna get.
No.
So I like that.
So pick up your Free Stitch Friday kit. That will be released, I believe, next week is the first Friday of the month. So I can't believe it. Next month is October.
You know, we forgot. Should we show them this real quick?
Yeah, we can show that.
Okay,
next.
so at the book club that night, we actually, Lindsay, she's so sweet. She put out a chart.
Yeah.
And it's a PDF, so anybody can get it. But look how adorable that chart is. It's Love to Read.
Love to Read.
And it's and so what I did is I picked a piece, and it's a piece of that.
The platinum.
It's the platinum, and I think it might be 32 or that.
Yeah.
But look, you guys, I could not put it down.
Look at how cute the little teacup is with the tea bag.
It's got the tea bag and everything. I just need to finish it. And you know, I'm thinking, I love that. I love the little, I mean, I know it's not round, but gosh, I really like the round, like sticky boards and stuff. I don't know. I'm trying to figure out how I want to finish it. And the colors that she used in it is?
From the Stitchers Trio.
Yeah.
Stitchers Trio floss pack.
Yeah.
So if you have that.
The other thing is I thought, because Hannah loves to read.
Oh.
And I thought I ought to
You got to do it in her colors.
Yes, I thought if you could help me pick out some colors and some and the cloth, I want to stitch her one up.
Okay. Somebody did say you could change it to make it so it goes up. I actually thought that to making it a bookmark.
Down?
Oh. So you could definitely do that.
That would be cute if you made it into a skeleton, but a blackbird would be cute.
A crow.
A crow.
A crow.
Yes. But yeah, I do. I want to stitch it to where it looks more like Halloween, like but you could do it Christmas too. You could do Christmas color. I mean, any of these.
You could do it with anything, and it would be a great gift for your book friends.
Oh, absolutely.
A book bag.
Look at how cute that is. It's just teeny. It's just little.
It's little. Mom stitched it really fast. She's a fast stitcher, but it's small.
I could not. After we did our book club that night, the next day, I hurried and got my sewing done for the day. And John's like, "What are you doing for the rest of the day?" I said, "I'm sitting here stitching. I'm just going to sit here and stitch." I wanted to get that done because it was so fun to stitch.
Yes.
So, you guys go grab it. It's a PDF. Anybody can grab it.
Yeah.
It's really cute. So.
Yep. Also, we released last Christmas time, we did our Christmas sip and stitch. So those charts are finally available in paper and PDF. Home for the holidays.
We have them here. Look at these.
This is the home for the holidays. And
aren't they cute?
Cup of cheer.
It makes me want to go home and grab, because I didn't start these last year. And so I think I'm going to have to go home and find my kit, because
you could just stitch this row of houses. I'm not going to lie. It would be so cute.
Well, and to turn it into like one of the little, like a little drum thing.
Yes, kind of, yeah.
You could repeat it if you wanted to do it big. Or even the cups. Oh,
you could stitch a cup on a bag.
You could stitch, okay. You know how we make like a mug rug? You could stitch a cup
and turn it
into a little mug rug for your friends. Oh my gosh, you guys.
What a cute Christmas gift.
I have the sweetest ladies that I have become friends with through John. And I'm thinking I might have to do that. That would be so cute.
That'd be adorable.
And then, well, for a fact.
Well, you could use the finishing favorites to make your mug rug.
That's right.
Since we don't release the finishing kit, we gathered the fabrics. They're not the same. This one is the same, but we have some rickrack and then 4 different fabrics that match the colors that are in those charts. So we have these. So like Mom said, you could stitch one of the mugs and then like make a border around it and do like a little mug rug and like gift a little mug with hot chocolate, like a hot chocolate bomb. What a fun idea.
Guys,
Mom's ready to start stitching.
Oh, and I love fall. I love Christmas. I love winter. I love stitching. I think I love them months more than anything in stitching.
The Burr months. They call them the Burr months.
Oh my gosh, I love it.
October, November, December.
There's just not enough time. Not enough time.
Are there any more Agatha Road kits for Free Pattern Friday? I'm not sure. Katie, if there are, she can link those.
Which are they?
The last Free Pattern Friday.
Oh.
With the fig tree. That was really cute.
That was really cute.
So if we do, Katie will link that.
Yes.
Okay. So one thing that we actually have a new section on our website that's called the What's New section. So we're going to try and keep that updated every week of what is coming in new into the shop. And we've had a lot of other designer pattern releases from other designers. And so we have a bunch of those to show you guys.
There's going to be a few in here it's like one for them, one for me.
The Shepherd's Year by October House. She's released the January and December.
Oh my gosh, look how cute these are. These are so cute.
And then she also released the Heartfelt Thanksgiving.
I really like October House.
I do too.
She has a lot of really cute
and
designs.
Then our friend and one of my favorite, I know we're not supposed to have favorites, but she's my favorite designer.
You know,
I will just tell you guys that. She is my favorite.
And if you've not met her in person, you're missing out because she is so sweet.
There's just some people that you're like, she's a good human.
She is.
And Cecilia from Heart and Hand is a good human. I just think the world of her, and I love her work, and I admire her.
Yeah.
And she's my favorite designer.
And,
okay.
You know, and she's always so positive and so I love that. You never hear anything negative out of her at all. And
she's been in the industry for so long, and her charts just stand the test of time. Like I have stitched some of her charts from years and years ago, and they're still relevant today. Mm-hmm. I hope in 20 years, people still want to stitch my charts. Like, I want to be like her when I grow up, okay? Okay. We have Harvest Etchings, and Mom...
This will go home with me.
She is going to stitch that one.
Because on the back, I'm in the middle of stitching this one. I've stitched all the other ones. And, oh my gosh, look at that. Is that not just adorable? I will be taking this home, and just so you guys know... I usually use all the called for DMC, but I don't know. I think I might have to. I
think you got to do overdyed.
I think I'm going to have to do the overdyed. So I'll be going over to the shop today to get all my floss for this one.
And then she also released a new they're called Wee One, and it's 11 piece.
Cute. I love, these are so cute. So fun.
And then one of my other favorite designers, Hands On Design.
Yes, she's also very sweet.
Good people as well.
They're, so willing to just...
I don't know if you guys saw, but me and Emily were part of her reel of Just Buy the Scissors. And I don't know if Katie can find that and link it, but she asked us to be part of her Instagram reel, and a lot of other designers were part of the reel, and it was fun. And after it was said and done, one of the people that participated used huge scissors, and we actually had a pair of huge scissors, and we didn't even use those. And I was like, Emily, we should have used our huge scissors. Okay, we have Murder in the Garden.
Oh my gosh, how cute is that? Murder in the Garden.
Thank you, Kim. Thank you. Okay, that's a wrap.
Oh, that's so cute. These are really cute. I've seen these done in person, and they are really fun.
And Harvest of Blessings.
Oh, that's really cute, too.
Robin Pickens. I guess I'm just going to have to say I love all these people, because Robin Pickens is just a peach. She is also one of those people that is just so down to earth and awesome. We restocked her seasonal courier charts. Those have been really popular. I don't know
really
if
cute.
any of these are new or not.
Oh, I love the Robin.
Colors of Fall. So one thing I love about Robin is she has her own aesthetic.
Yeah.
And she uses a lot of bright colors, and you can see where she gets her inspiration from. She does a lot of things with nature and birds, and her name is Robin, okay? So she's living her life, best life doing this, in my opinion. Okay. Winterly Sampler.
Oh my gosh, that's so pretty.
Oh, the sound keeps going in and out. Katie, will you confirm or deny? We're gonna keep going. I'm just gonna show these. Sweater Weather, Autumn Blackbirds, and Winterly Tucson's.
Sweater Weather.
Sweater Weather.
I'm waiting for that here.
I don't know. I need to see if Katie has messaged me. No. Okay.
Sorry, guys. We're just no sound. Not sure what's going on.
Okay. Hopefully there is sound.
Oh, somebody says their sound is good. No sound, no sound.
So maybe exit and come back in.
Hold on a second. I know how I can tell. Oh, no. It is going in and out.
Cool. If you want to close out and come back in, maybe try that.
I'm going to try that on my phone real quick.
Okay.
And see. Let's see. Sorry, guys. We're our audio person isn't here today.
Emily has been gone all week.
Yeah, she's been gone all week. She's been feeling under the weather, so
okay. We're gonna keep going.
Yep.
Okay.
Oh, how do I get?
Okay. Katie says keep going. We're gonna keep going.
How do I get my comments back up? You guys log out and log back in. I logged out and logged back in, and it worked. So Emma or Katie maybe mentioned that. Okay. That's what happened.
Okay.
Yeah.
We also have some new Pansy Patch Pink Peacock Sampler.
Oh my gosh, I love these. If you guys are like, I don't know if she showed these. Look at these. Fun. You know, these are pretty intense. But you know what? I always look at it as things don't have to be finished in a week.
And it's like we say, stitching is therapy,
and
we can start as many as we want, and we don't need to feel bad about it.
No, and I you know, when we first started into it, I did one at a time, and it, you know, it took me a while to get to where I was like, no, I got to start stitching something new and different, because I feel like you get stuck in a rut.
Well, and sometimes you just need to start something new to like get back into your stitching mojo. Okay, Waxing Moon Designs had a new chart. Funny story, one of the first things I ever stitched was a Waxing Moon Designs pattern.
Say, which one was it?
It was a 4th of July one.
Okay, look how cute. I love this one.
I do too.
Oh my gosh, look, she's put like quilt stars.
Yeah, I actually really
like that one.
Like
okay, that one might have to come home with me too.
Cottage Garden Sampling has a couple new ones. Midnight Drift and the Crow.
Oh, look at those. Look at those ones. Those ones are nice.
And then we have the monthly Mini Village series by Country Cottage Needleworks.
You know, Country Cottage Needleworks is one of the first designers we started stitching.
I actually, in like 20... Well, 20? No, way before then, when we lived in Richfield.
Oh.
I wanted to cross stitch this was back in like 2015, and I picked one of their designs. I never finished it, and I never really got into cross stitch at that time. It wasn't until 2020 that I really like dove in. And then we have Tiny Modernist. We have, if you haven't collected these ones, these are really...
I think, and I might need to do this one.
Yes.
Just because and I'm sure, gosh, I'm horrible. You know, I'm so horrible. When we first started going to market, I met so many designers, and I'm sure I probably went in her room and seen her and stuff, but that's who's going to be featured at Stitch West, and I'm really excited. But look how cute that is. Yeah. So if you're going to Stitch West and you want something to stitch, grab it. Grab it. I'm taking her home.
And then Puntini.
These are so
They
fun.
have these round animal charts.
Look at this.
That are really
nice. Look at
nice.
the hedgehog and the owl and the squirrel. I think these are my 3 favorites.
And then she's got a lot.
Yeah. Look at these. Look at the frog. Oh my gosh.
Okay.
So fun.
So if you haven't checked out our What's New section, everything is in there that we're getting in from
all the new
releases. And I think it's just that time of year. There's going to be a lot of new releases from a lot of designers, because
it's kind of in between market and everything. And so I think a lot of people are just getting all their new stuff out and and stuff. So.
All right. So do you want to start with your whips, Mom?
Sure. As you know, I only usually come on about every other week, but with Emma feeling under the weather, I said, sure, I'll go on and do it with
Like, I'm not doing it by myself. Okay.
You know, and I do. I love coming and showing and everything. I do love being with the girls and stuff. So, like, I did do the Love to Read, And so I only have a few things that I've kind of worked on, which one of them is the Halloween Queen. And I'm really, you know, have you ever just like, I'm over her. I got to get her finished. And I'm just like, it's, you know, still going to take me a hot minute, but I've been working on her and stuff. I'm just working on the bottom. I got her, I put her, let's see.
Right here.
Let's see. Yeah, I got her like right there. So I'm working on this part, and I still have a
You're
little.
almost done.
Yeah, I'm almost done. It's got a lot of fill in.
Are we gonna get this framed?
Yeah, I'll get this one framed and stuff. I love, you know, I do have something to show you at the end that we got framed and I got back that Katie brought. And I do have to say I love doing my own finishes and stuff, but when they frame it, it just things come to life. I love it.
Yeah.
And then, of course, I've been working on my Autumn Lane, which is Hilda the Garden Witch. Mm-hmm. And I just love her. And so I finally got her face on. And the big part where it's not, that's her hat. And so her black hat wool, and I started the little branch with the, where the owl is going to set. But I don't know if I can do that. Hold on a second.
I can hold this.
Yeah, hold that.
If you want me to.
Okay.
I can help. I'm here.
But I mean, you know, and the one thing I have to say is their patterns are, as they always do, or from what I can see, is DMC. And so they're very much kind of like, I call it old school, where their shading is you're changing a lot of threads. But oh my gosh, she is just so cute. I mean, yes. Look how adorable she's gonna be. And when I get her done, I will have to frame her.
Yeah,
because she will be cute. So, and then the last thing is, I've had this one for a few years, and so I got it back out. It's the first piece I started ever stitching on linen, and I got it. I can't remember, but I've been working, and it's one thread over two. And there's,
I love that. Let's hold it up longer.
Yeah. So if you notice, he's done in blue, but I have a color conversion that I put him more in Christmas colors. And so, but that's what that looks like. And he's coming along. It's just taken me. I think what's turned me off is it's so much filling this in. It's just two colors and it's just back and, you know, the back and forth. But I thought, you know, I'm going to start the bunnies. It's like the little, I think it's a mama and baby bunny.
That's cute.
Or a daddy and baby bunny. But so I decided, yep, he's coming out and I'm going to work on him. And so them are the ones I've been working on this week. So
I love that. I didn't get a lot of stitching done. What I did get done, so I started the free Stitch Friday that is coming out next week. So here's my start.
Oh, she's showing you guys a sneak peek.
So there's my start. I know it doesn't give too much away, but it kind of does.
Yeah.
Doesn't it? Doesn't.
Oh my gosh, it's going to be so cute.
I love the
I
colors.
don't even know what it looks like. I mean, I'm probably
trying
sure.
To see if it's in here somewhere.
I'm sure it's sitting in here somewhere because, of course, you know, everything is. I just never notice anything.
And then I also started Garden Variety, the apple one.
Apple one.
And I just grabbed a piece of cloth out of my stash, and I'm probably going to have to restart this because I think it's going to be way too big for the tin. I'm thinking this is 25, and I don't know if it's going to fit. It's actually quite large.
Oh, and what do you guys normally stitch it on?
So that was stitched on 32.
Oh, yeah. Yep.
So I have to rethink that. And I didn't get too much done, but...
But look how cute that's going to be.
Mm-hmm. That'd be such a cute teacher gift.
A very cute teacher gift. Very cute. That is cute. So
that's all I worked on. I did a lot of crafting and coloring with my kids.
Yeah.
That's what I've been doing.
I know. I'm stuck on puzzles.
I know.
But, okay, so Katie, I've showed you guys this. This is my very first sampler. I have to say that I've actually finished my very first sampler.
And this is called the Floretta Sampler by October House.
Look at this. Is that just beautiful? We took it to Hobby Lobby. I picked out, I don't know if I can get it really close, but it's a very rustic looking, like old time looking frame, and I love it. And so I charted my parents. This is my maiden name. I put my maiden name here, which is it's Warinsky, and then I put my mom and dad's initials and the year they were married. And so this will hang in the shop for a while, but then it will come to my house. But this is done on 25 count potato. I wanted to show people that anybody can do a sampler, and it don't matter if you are an Aida cloth stitcher or, you know, a 25 count stitcher or a 40 count stitcher. Anybody can do a sampler, and look how beautiful this is. I mean, I did it with just one color. It just turned out beautiful. I had so much fun stitching this, and it really didn't take me that long at all to stitch this. And it makes me want to try another one and do it. Well, I do have a couple that I have started. I've got a big Christmas one that I will probably work on and bring in later this year and stuff. But I wanted to show you guys how beautiful this is. Yeah. Maybe I'll wait and I'll take this to Stitch West and do it on your show and tell table.
That would be
I've never done that before. I've never taken anything and done a show and tell before. So I might do that.
I'm going to have FOMO because I'm not able to go to this one.
Yeah.
So I am going to have a little bit of FOMO, I think.
We'll send you. I know a lot of people are very sad that she's not going.
Yeah, I couldn't make it work with my kids' schedule, so it just
is what it is. Is what it is.
So anyway, okay, so quilting, we have some really fun things to share. We're like full-fledged fall, and I guess we'll start with this little one because it's little.
Gosh, it's so cute.
A is for acorn, and we use the Primitive Gatherings
cute, you guys.
Line.
These ones are so easy to make. I mean, you know, even for a beginner, I mean, it might take a beginner a little longer than, of course, somebody that's got a lot of experience, but they're so fun.
Those are really fun.
And he just
A is for acorn.
Turned out so cute.
I love it.
So fun.
So fall. And then we did another simple gingham table runner. So this one also uses the Primitive Gatherings line, the autumn.
Yes.
I don't know what that line was called, but it's by Primitive Gatherings. It was their autumn release they did this year.
Very fun.
And this one features like the orange. It's more of a rusty orange. Mm-hmm. So cute.
It's got like little X's, like little cross X's or something. I can't see. My glasses are not. But these are so easy. I mean, if you, any kind, you know, just really simple and easy.
If you're new to quilting, this is a great pattern to get you started with.
Very fun to start.
And then before we show this big one, this is a big quilt. We do have our free pattern Friday that will be for October. Yes. And we're starting with Christmas, so you have plenty of time to have this done for Christmas.
Have I quilted it yet?
You have.
Okay.
It's out there. Mom does so many projects. She can't keep them straight.
Okay, yes.
We're using the line Glisten by Sandy Gervais, and it comes with a charm pack. And then also these are the fabrics. So very festive. There's a little bit of pink in there. So
I thought I did make this one.
Maybe you did. I don't know.
Yeah.
This holly piece, and then we've got like the star pieces. It's really pretty, and it kind of like gets you into the
theme of Christmas,
festive mood to start making your Christmas projects for this year.
Yes.
So this will be available in our quilting newsletter tomorrow. And that pattern is really fun.
That one is really cute, and I did make that one. I remember now. I know it's out there setting. I do so much. It's like I was just organizing here this morning because it's all just been a big mess.
Yeah.
So I was organizing. I'm going because we do have a gal that's been helping us sew, and she's been doing an awesome job because I can't do it all and stuff. But I do quilt everything, and so sometimes I get to where it's like did I do that one? I'm not sure if I did that one. So I know I did this one.
This one is gorgeous.
And this will come home with me after
it's in the shop.
Yeah.
Because I went and took it over to the shop to get some pictures, and the ladies that work at the shop, they were like, this. They both were like, we have to make this.
It's so stunning. And you know, this is one of Lindsay's first patterns that she ever released. And I've made several with this, and it is so easy to do.
And you get such a big quilt out of it.
Oh my gosh, it is. It almost uses every piece.
Yeah.
That it uses every piece of it's a big pack, not a charm pack.
A layer cake.
It's a layer cake, and it uses every piece of that layer cake.
Yeah.
And so there's no waste at all.
Yeah.
And so you guys, you will love this. It is beautiful.
All right, so this is Layer Cake Gladys, and it's I Love Fall Most of All by Deb Strain. And there's a lot of blue with orange accents in this.
But I love, let's bring it down. Look at the border on that. It is so beautiful. And I have to say, I put flannel on the back. Yes. I did the flannel on the back. But, oh my gosh, you guys.
It's such a large quilt, like.
It is a big one. I think I'm going to have to take this one home. And I quilted a feather. Is that what you call those?
Yeah, she did a feather on there.
On that one. And it took me a long time to quilt it because I wanted something just really beautiful and stand out. But you guys, this is a beautiful, amazing quilt. I just absolutely love it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, it will go home with me after we sell out in the shop.
Yes.
So.
Yeah. It's just perfect for fall. Yeah. And I love the colors.
It is.
I feel like it would go well with the Free Stitch Friday.
Yes, it would. Mm-hmm. Yes, it would.
Yeah.
Very much so.
So.
Yeah.
Lots of fun fall projects for you guys. All of those we showed will be in the newsletter tomorrow.
Yes.
Somebody did ask what machine you use to quilt, and we use a Handy Quilter Avante. We've had the machine since 2017.
And
we haven't had any issues.
No.
It has
done
us well.
Yes, but we do make sure it's serviced and maintained very well, because at first we did a lot of quilting on it, and now we just quilt basically for the shop or for our own personal use. We don't quilt for anybody. People. And well, I stitch for my doctor. I'm sure to retire. But yeah, it's awesome. It's an amazing machine. I've got something out there right now it was stitching, and I was just actually thinking about that. I was like, gosh, it took me so long to get comfortable. Lindsay used to do it all.
Yeah.
I would load it because I felt comfortable in loading it, and then it didn't serve her time well to be on that machine all the time and stuff. She wanted to design and do that kind of stuff, and so.
Mom does all the quilting.
I do all the quilting, and
I tried to quilt something the other day, and I was like, Mom, I need help. I don't know how to do this.
But then also she still saves me when it does because sometimes it will have a mind of its own, and all of a sudden it just goes crazy, and so I'm like, what is it doing? And but we actually have a dealer here in town, and they are amazing, so sweet and wonderful, and
that's why we decided to go with the brand we went with, is because we knew we would have the support locally. So like if you are thinking about getting a machine, like I would take that into consideration, because there's lots of long arm quilting brands out there.
Yeah.
But that was the reason we went with Handy Quilter, and we haven't, I would buy another one.
Yeah.
So it has done really well for us.
And we did it kind of like when we first started, we didn't buy the computer at first.
Pro Stitcher. So somebody asked if we had Pro Stitcher. So everything she does is computerized with Pro Stitcher. When we initially bought, we did everything by pantographs and the laser. So I followed the pattern. Or I would do it myself. Yeah. And freehand it.
But then we got to the point where it was because she was the only one that would do it because she is just so good at it. and I didn't feel comfortable with it. But so we did that for like a year.
Yeah, I definitely recommend getting the computer program.
Yep, and then we went in and we
you just press the buttons and let it go, and it quilts for you.
And you still have to babysit it, you know, because it will run out of thread, and sometimes it does go crazy for some reason or whatever.
Yeah.
And so you still kind of have to babysit it, but I love my machine. And we've talked about, a while ago, I says, you know, I don't think we need to upgrade, do we, or do anything? And we're like, no, because then I would have to learn all over again. I mean, because we had the guy come in and it was doing something weird.
Yeah.
And he's like, well, have you ever done the computer update? And I says, no,
we haven't.
Were we supposed to? I didn't know we were supposed to.
That was fun.
And so he come in and he did the computer update. And so then I had to relearn a few things. And so I'm like going, no, I have a hard time learning new things. So I do like, I like things the way they are. And it's a good machine.
I have also long-armed on a Statler. And that one is amazing as well. So anyway, there's lots of options out there.
Yeah.
And it's fun. But you have to have the room for a long-arm machine. It's not just like, a little spot you can put in your sewing room. No, you have to have a room for your long-arm.
Mine is the biggest they make, which is 15 feet, because we wanted to make sure we could put a king-size quilt on it. And you can get them smaller, but I just feel like, if you're going to go big,
if you're going to invest,
go big, go wild here. And so when we first got it, it was in my little apartment and it was in the living room.
Yeah.
And then when I moved out of that apartment, I moved into a townhouse, and the only room that it fit in was the master bedroom. So then I had to have my bedroom in the guest room, but now it's in the warehouse, and I would love to have it back in my house.
Yeah.
Just because I love to be able to sew and have that stitching but yeah.
Anyway.
But it's a very good investment if you are a big quilter and you want to, but then also you can do quilting on your own machine. Yeah. I've done that too.
That's what I used to do before we.
Yeah. She was awesome at it.
Mm-hmm.
And so.
Awesome.
But
so.
Yeah.
Any fun plans this weekend, Mom?
Well, last weekend, I was supposed to take Sawyer and spend the weekend with him because Emmy was going to go do something with her guy, but Emmy got sick, and so that kind of hit the dust. And so I'm actually going to spend the day with Sawyer Saturday because he was very disappointed we didn't do our plan. We didn't. No, because we were going to rent an e-bike, and I was going to let him e-bike around the upper part of St. George with me, because we did that in the spring, and I loved it. I thought it was so fun. What a good way for an older person to have a bike and get out, because it pedals for you. And so I told him, I says, we'll do that and stuff. But other than that, been watching the ball games. Cubs are still doing pretty good, and they are in like the first playoffs or whatever. And so I am watching the Cubs and doing lots of puzzles and stitching. So what about you?
I actually think we're gonna take a drive up to Bryan Head. It's
the
colors. Canyon, and go see the fall colors.
That will be beautiful.
We don't get really fall colors here in St. George, but if you go about 45 minutes north, there's a canyon up there that is really beautiful in the fall. So we're gonna go up there and enjoy ourselves. I think we're gonna do that Sunday. That will be nice. But
we get fall colors, but it's really like, later.
Like November, and it's like for a day.
Yeah. Because there's not too many big trees.
Because we are the desert here, so we don't get a lot of that. But I'm excited, and we don't get the beauty of the fall colors here. It stays very much the same landscape most of the year.
It has cooled off a lot to where we've been able to open up the windows at night, and early in the morning, and it's been so nice to have that cool weather.
Sweater weather.
Yes.
I bought the cutest new sweater, and I've been wanting to wear it, but I'm like, it's still too hot.
Yeah.
It's still not quite there. I'm thinking next month.
Yeah.
Next month.
Yeah.
So, anyway.
But yeah, also, did we want to hit real quick that the Jingle Ball, just to remind you guys, Jingle Ball is going to be coming up to sign up for the Jingle Ball. I think that
I'm not
was
sure
in the
when we
newsletter.
can show our project, so I haven't shown it yet. But
you guys will
we
love
will
it.
soon, and we'll talk about it. I have a really fun idea for you guys, and been working on that behind the scenes, and we are just finishing up a really awesome Christmas release for you guys coming next month. I think you guys are going to really love it.
Yeah.
So
we're going to go out with a bang.
We're
We're going to go out of 2025 with a bang. You guys hold on to your britches.
Yes.
Because it's a coming. Yeah.
Anyway, all right. Thank you for joining us and having patience with us. We know there was technical difficulties, but
we
thanks
did
for
it.
sticking through.
We did it, and we're glad you guys showed up.
Next week will be better.
Had fun.
So we will see you guys next week. We hope you have a lovely weekend and
happy stitching and sewing.
Happy stitching. Love you guys.
Bye, guys.
Bye.